Hi, my name is Christina Chadney and I'm with Vibrance Magazine. You can check out Vibrance's website at vibranceMagazine.com, and there you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at Vibrant Raw Foods. And we've got a lot of other culinary raw food videos there that you can check out as well. You can also visit my website at theabundantapple.com for raw food recipes and ebooks. So today I'm making a pasta primavera with a creamy basil sauce. The very name primavera means spring, so I've packed the recipe full of lots of fresh vegetables that are in season and fresh herbs. And for a more luxurious dish, I have added a creamy basil sauce. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how I prepared the veggies. What I've done is I've chopped up all the veggies and tossed them in a bowl to marinate. So what we have is fresh, you can use cherry tomatoes or Roma tomatoes work well, red bell pepper, carrots, peas, baby broccoli, golden summer squash, fresh basil and fresh thyme, as well as sun-dried tomatoes, a little bit of lemon juice, and also some dried Italian herbs, about 2 teaspoons. Just toss all the ingredients in a bowl and set it aside. You can let it set for anywhere from a half an hour to overnight. Just cover it and put it in the fridge overnight, and it allows the flavors to intermingle and dance together and get married maybe. So if you haven't made pasta from zucchini, then you're definitely missing out on some fun. So I'm going to show you how to make pasta noodles out of zucchini. Typically you would use a gadget for that, and I have several different spiral slicer contraptions that I use. Today I'm going to use one called the spiruli, and this makes a little bit of a larger noodle, like a linguine, but the gadget comes with different size blades so that you can do different types or different sizes of noodles. If you don't have a spiral slicer, you can also use a julienne peeler to make the noodles. If you haven't heard of that, it's you can find them at any grocery store usually. It doesn't have to be a restaurant specialty store. It has a vegetable peeler on one side and a julienne peeler on the other side, which you can use to make long, thin noodles. So for this recipe, you want to start out with 4 medium zucchini squash or courgettes. Peel them, cut them in 2, and then you're going to add them to your vegetable slicer. So you just attach that there, put your bowl on the other side, and all you do is just turn the wheel while pushing the base towards the blade. You can also use another vegetable slicer called the saladaco, which makes a more angel hair type pasta. That's really fun. I love adding these noodles to salads. They're great for any type of pasta dish that you're making, but I use them even in sushi. I add them to all kinds of things that you wouldn't normally have noodles in, because I just really like noodles. So as you can see, this makes a wonderful long thin strands of noodles. And the zucchini is a really great, it's my favorite veggie to use, even though you can use all kinds of veggies for this. Butternut squash is a really great one as well. But zucchini just has a really mild flavor as well, similar to pasta, so it turns out really wonderful in recipes. So once you have spiraled up all of your wonderful zucchini noodles, this is a ton, then you can make your, for this recipe, the creamy basil sauce. So we'll set that aside. What you want to do is get a 1/4 cup of macadamia nuts, half a cup of macadamia nuts, a stick of celery, a teaspoon of lemon juice, and a couple teaspoons up to a 1/4 cup of sun-dried tomatoes. and go ahead and add those all to your blender, and then blend until smooth, and then add a 1/4 cup of fresh basil and blend again so you get nice green flecks to the sauce, but it doesn't turn out the whole sauce being a bright green color as it would if you just blended the basil in the sauce from the beginning. So once you've done that, you have this nice thick creamy sauce with nice green flecks in it. And so all we have to do now is marry the ingredients. So I got my serving plate. I am pretty excited about this. Get your noodles. And pile your noodles up on your plate or in your bowl. You can also just throw it all in a bowl and mix it all up together, which is also wonderful. But I love the color of these vegetables. Isn't it gorgeous? Just all the reds and greens and yellows. And I don't want to lose that in my plating. And be very generous with the macadamia sauce. Keeping that up. And then you want to garnish it with a little bit of fresh herbs, some Italian herbs, fresh basil. And there you go. You've got a gorgeous, beautiful Pasta Primavera with a creamy basil sauce. So I'm just going to take a taste of this. It's wonderful. I think that you'll enjoy it. I think you'll really enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Christina Chadney with Vibrance Magazine, and thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.